Michigan, also led by a good quarterback, senior John Wangler, and a potent offensive attack. The Wolverines and the Boilermakers. It is dry at Ann Arbor. Temperature about 40 degrees. Light wind and 105,000 looking on as this ABC Sports exclusive is brought to you by Chevrolet. And the roar going up as the Michigan Wolverines come out onto the tartan turf surface at Michigan Stadium. Michigan with 6 consecutive victories, and they are 6-0 in the Big Ten. Still looking to sniff the roses, and they've got a good chance. Michigan at its own 37-yard line. Fake to Ricks. Wangler to the air. Has Carter. Flag is thrown. Carter gets into Purdue territory and is run out of bounds at the 44-yard line with a marker down. Tim Senate made the stop.
On the penalty, apparently there was interference. But they'll take the gain here. But there's the
39. Off the fake. Wangler sets up. Looks for Carter, who gets bumped. No flag. Makes a catch anyway at the 17-yard line. Anthony Carter was jostled. No flag went down. Never called it, but it doesn't matter. He made the catch anyway. From the 17, it's Ricks. Inside the 15, takes it to the 10. Tim Senate. They come out of the eye. And on 2nd and 4, they give it to Edwards. Puts his head down, goes through the middle, and it's close to the first down. I think he's got it. Edwards. They stand him up at about the 2.5. Trying to punch it in on a drive that started at their own 32-yard line. 2nd and goal. Edwards again, and he's over for the touchdown. Edwards gets into the end zone, and he followed Kurt Becker, number 65, the great left guard. We were here 3 weeks ago against Illinois. Becker kept leading the way time after time, and he picks up where he left off.
Now watch here that Edwards, number 32, comes leading the play. Becker, with Edwards carrying the ball. It was a well-executed play.
Bryant going far to the right, out of the shotgun to Smith. Wrapped up near the line of scrimmage. Mel Owen made sure he had no room. Herrmann to Smith, but he slips down. It rained here Thursday night and early Friday morning. Edwards, big hole through the middle, first down to the 37-yard line. From the 37-yard line. Ricks gets to the 31 for a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. They give it to Ricks. Inside the 25, and another Wolverine first down on a drive that started at the 50. They're now at the Purdue 21. Robert Williams. Fred Brockington comes in to replace Mitchell as a wide receiver. Split to the left on first down. Wangler looking toward Carter. He's got Anthony in the end zone for the touchdown. To sleep with 3 running plays and then go find number 1, Anthony Carter. He's caught 54 passes now in his career. 3:35 to go in the quarter, lead 13-0.
Here's an interesting deal. We've got 2 or 3 replays for you to look at. He fakes to the inside. The secondary just bites the bait momentarily, and you see Carter here just so quick, read the coverage beautifully, broke to the outside.
3rd down 9, Purdue from its own 21, 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Herrmann, down he goes at the 10. It all caved in a hurry, led by Mel Owens, 53, who's had some quarters. First look they give him is the wishbone, and they run from it, or they'll pass from it, as is the case. Looks for Burrow, and it is intercepted in the end zone. Tony Jackson stepping in front of the intended receiver, Mark Burrow, to make the interception.
What a play by Jackson, number 37. Here you see Herrmann will fake a run action. He fakes the ball, then he turns back, and it looked like he was open here. But watch Jackson, number 37, cover a lot of ground, step in front of Burrow, take the ball away from him. If they'd come down with the ball together, it would have belonged to the offense.
Second down and 7 from the 23. Ricks with a reverse to Carter. Anthony looking for room. To the 25, Carter to the 30, and out to the 40-yard line. Second and 9. Big draw. Looks for Carter. And Anthony loses the ball. And the Boilermakers get it at the 49-yard line.
Well, he was trying to run the football against Michigan.
First down, Macon and McCall are the running backs, but Herrmann's going to go to the air. For Young, the tight end, and that's intercepted at the 21 by Body. Marion Body on the tip pass through the hands of Young, and Michigan gets it back again at the 48-yard line. Herrmann intercepted at the 25-yard line by Tony Jackson. To the 40 and out of bounds at the 45. So they picked Herrmann 3 times on a pass this time intended for Steve Bryant. Strong side right. Young the tight end. Smith back in the game and he's in motion. Herrmann. Protection breaking down. Robert Thompson, number 99, was the man who got through an 8 from the 39. Herrmann giving it to Smith coming back the other way. That doesn't fool the Wolverines. Loss of 1. 43 remaining in the game. Carter split to the right. Woolfolk is in the game, a tailback. Edwards bursts out to the 50-yard line. Gets 9. Bill Kay makes the tackle. Edwards, 35, 30. 20 to the 16. Tim Seneff made the stop line. First down, Michigan. Inside the 10, Woolfolk to the 6. Second and goal. Woolfolk, and he's in for the touchdown. Butch Woolfolk giving Michigan a 19-0 lead.
Great second effort here on the part of Woolfolk. Watch him come into the line, just a tailback action. Look at him take off. Dives, launches himself, spins again, and there the ball crosses the goal line, and you'll see the official signal so.
In a second. Third down, 3 now from the 27-yard line. Herrmann needs a first down. Still looking for somebody to get open, throws into a crowd, and it's incomplete. Dave
Too late as far as the game plan was concerned. So Edwards has a sensational day and with a handicap. Oh, look here.
Here's Carter at the 27-yard line and bumped out of bounds at the 25 by Bill Kay. Second and 10. Ricks to the 20. Hey, if we have to do any more pregame shows on eligibility questions, we're going to bring in F. Lee Bailey to do the analysis. Third down and 6. Wangler to Carter for the touchdown.
Over the middle, Seneff has been covering him. This time, Wangler puts it right there. Carter is open. There's the throw from an end zone shot. Look at that right there. And number 38, Bill Kay, cannot keep up with him. And it's a 4th touchdown for the
Ann Arbor. Michigan, 26, and Purdue, nothing.
Pull it off. It's quite a feat because this Purdue team scored 110 points in the last 2 ball games.
Right. Second down, it's picked off by Canavino at the 35, to the 30, to the 25-yard line. Andy Canavino on the pass intended for Bryant. That's 4 interceptions for the Michigan Wolverines. And they do. As the crowd comes out onto the field, we can also tell you right now that next week, one of our regional games will be Michigan against Ohio State. So check your local listings. We'll keep you abreast of the coverage of that one. So it's over at Ann Arbor. And Michigan, for the 3rd consecutive week, has pitched a shutout. The Wolverines beat Purdue 26-0. Back after this.